After weeks of silence and a masterclass in negotiation, Arsenal have finally landed what they wanted: the green light from Crystal Palace to sign attacking star Eberechi Eze. This isn't your typical throw the cash and trigger the release clause blockbuster. This is a strategic victory. The Gunners have managed to secure a lower transfer fee through patient, calculated negotiations, perfectly in line with the sustainable recruitment philosophy championed by Mikel Arteta and sporting director Andrea Berta. The capture of Palace's brightest gem is more than just a show of ambition. It's a statement that Arsenal's transfer approach has evolved into something smarter, more efficient, and a world away from the frantic deals of their past. The question now isn't whether patience paid off. It's just how far this gamble has exceeded expectations. What began as a deal seemingly doomed by an eye-watering release clause has been transformed into a textbook example of market mastery, one where all three parties, Arsenal, Crystal Palace, and Eze himself, walk away satisfied. It's a clear sign that the Gunners are entering a new era, where intelligence and strategy take precedence over chasing the latest transfer frenzy. Arsenal's pursuit of Eberechi Eze is a perfect case study in this new mindset. Rather than rushing in, making noise, and bending to the £68 million release clause, they opted for a calm, measured approach. This is the composure of a club that knows its own value, understands the worth of its target, and negotiates on its own terms. It's also proof that Arsenal are no longer a club that can be easily strong-armed or forced into bidding wars. They've built a position strong enough to dictate the game off the pitch, just as they aim to do on it. According to an exclusive from The Times, Arsenal have agreed a deal worth just £55 million. The smartest part? The payment structure. The Gunners will pay only £30 million up front, with the rest tied to achievable add-ons based on Eze's performances and achievements. It's a negotiation triumph, proof that their refusal to simply trigger the release clause wasn't stubbornness, but a masterstroke. Arsenal's patience has paid off. They waited until the release clause expired, then swiftly moved to open direct talks with Crystal Palace and secure the best possible deal. In a transfer game where many rivals might have walked away or splashed the cash, patience became their most decisive weapon. It not only saved them a significant sum, but also reinforced Arsenal's professionalism and credibility in the eyes of other clubs. That's especially vital in an era where the Premier League's Profit and Sustainability Rules, PSR, are being enforced more tightly than ever. The Gunners have no intention of falling into the same trap as Nottingham Forest or Everton, and striking a sensible fee is the clearest proof of their prudence. While Arsenal were playing the long game, Eberechi Eze himself displayed remarkable composure. It's no secret that Eze has been a lifelong Arsenal fan, and the chance to join a Premier League title contender under a manager as visionary as Mikel Arteta is nothing short of a dream come true. Yet unlike players who use social media to drop hints or publicly push for a move, Eze chose the quiet, respectful route, showing nothing but gratitude towards Crystal Palace, the club that helped him rise to become one of England's brightest stars. That professionalism only made him more appealing to Arsenal's hierarchy. Still, there was one moment that set social media alight. In the aftermath of Palace's Community Shield victory over Liverpool, Eze was approached by a group of fans calling his name. Amid the cheers, one shouted, "Are you coming to Arsenal?" The 27-year-old simply smiled and waved. That Wembley smile was instantly dubbed the silent confirmation, a wordless but unmistakable nod towards a blockbuster move. After winning the Community Shield with Crystal Palace, Eze's post-match comments added fuel to the transfer rumors. He stated, "I've completed my mission with Crystal Palace. Let's see what the future holds." This comment was widely interpreted as a sign that he was ready for a new challenge, and it heightened the anticipation among Arsenal supporters. It was a rare, golden moment, the look of a man who knew his next chapter was coming, yet stayed firmly respectful to the present. According to reliable sources, Eze has already agreed personal terms and is genuinely excited about pulling on the Arsenal shirt. Both sides want this move to happen smoothly, built on mutual respect rather than chaos. His professionalism gave Arsenal every reason to wait. They knew Eze wanted the move, but not at any cost, and certainly not by creating unnecessary turmoil. That's the difference between a potential transfer and a typical summer drama. Eze is not a ticking time bomb. He's a gem, quietly waiting for the perfect moment to shine. From a footballing perspective, Eze isn't just a depth signing. He's a tactical wildcard, a player Mikel Arteta rates extremely highly. According to 442, Arteta sees Eze as the ideal solution to several of Arsenal's tactical puzzles. He can operate as a number 10 to push captain Martin Odegaard, or slot in on the left wing as an alternative to Gabriel Martinelli. In Arsenal's constantly rotating system, a player who can only perform in one role simply isn't enough. Eze is different. He can drift to the left and act as a playmaker, or tuck inside to function as a false nine when the game demands it. This versatility is a priceless weapon, especially for a team fighting on multiple fronts. He's also got personality, a rare creative spark in an Arsenal side that's been meticulously built for structure and balance. His confidence on the ball, his tight space dribbling, and his unpredictable flair make him the kind of player who can break games open when tactics alone won't do. With 14 goals and 11 assists last season, plus 2 trophies already under his belt, the FA Cup and Community Shield, Eze is in the form of his life and promises to bring an extra edge to Arsenal's attack. His arrival won't just create healthy competition within the squad. It will give Arteta more tactical options, making the Gunners harder to read and far more dangerous to face. And that's exactly what it takes to compete for every trophy. With 6 new signings already through the door this summer, and Eze set to be the 7th, Arsenal are showing ambition on a scale rarely seen in their modern history. A total spend close to £280 million reflects not reckless spending, but a bold, strategic, and financially sustainable investment, worlds away from the struggles of years past. Landing Eze for a sensible price underlines Arsenal's commitment to variety, cunning, and tactical flexibility. He's not just a transfer, he's the missing piece that could help Arteta's men go toe-to-toe with Liverpool and Manchester City. With depth in every position and a master tactician at the helm, the Gunners are in a position of real strength to topple their rivals and claim the Premier League crown. The Eze signing isn't just a victory in the transfer market, it's a signpost pointing towards a bright, thrilling future for Arsenal Football Club.